I want to read you a post that raises a very serious question. A question millions of people are starting to ask. What is really happening to our elections? In Germany, Angela Merkel says migrants could outvote the Conservative Party AfD, import millions of migrants and hope they vote for the party that brought them in, to defeat the patriots. And many people say it's the same pattern everywhere. And that raises another question. Without the Save America Act, are American elections at risk? Because look at the numbers for just a moment. In 2004, there were about 15 million mail-in ballots in the US presidential election. In 2016, it was 33 million. Only 4 years later, in 2020, it surprisingly exploded to 70 million mail-in ballots. That's not a small trend, that's a political earthquake, because mail-in voting has always raised one major concern. No in-person ID check, weaker chain of custody, signature verification only instead of face-to-face confirmation, and ballots that can be lost or misdirected. Critics warn it opens the door to ballot harvesting, pressure inside households, and uncertainty about who actually filled out the ballot. So the question many Americans are now asking is simple. If mail-in voting keeps growing like this, how do you guarantee the integrity of the vote? And also, here's the part that surprises many people. When Americans are asked directly about voter ID, support is overwhelming across all racial groups. Here, 85% of white voters supporting photo ID, 82% of Latino voters supporting photo ID, and also 76% of black voters supporting photo ID. That means large majorities across the political spectrum agree on at least one thing: showing identification when voting. And also very interesting, at the same time, 8 states plus Washington DC have moved in the opposite direction, running elections primarily by mail-in ballots. Oregon, Washington, Colorado, Utah, Hawaii, California, Nevada, Vermont, and DC all send ballots automatically to registered voters. Other states allow absentee ballots on request without requiring a reason. So America now has 2 different election systems developing at the same time. Which one will dominate in the future? Which one will voters trust more? What do you think? And also, question asked, are mail-in ballots a fraud vector and not even close to safe? But let's go to the Sunshine State, because Florida just did something that could change everything. Baron Trump posted, Florida just did what every red state should have done already. The Florida legislature passed its own version of the Save America Act. And now it's on Ron DeSantis' desk for signature. It means citizenship verification strengthened. Photo ID required. Paper ballots made the primary voting method. Student IDs banned for voting. The House vote was 77 to 28. And that's how you lock elections down and protect the vote. Now do it in all 50 states, Baron Trump writes. And more good news today. While the Save America Act debate explodes, the economy is moving again. According to Fox Business, recent economic numbers are being described as fantastic, suggesting momentum returning to the economy under President Donald Trump. Supporters argue strong economic performance combined with election integrity reforms could reshape the political landscape heading into the next election cycle. And one thing is certain: the fight over how Americans vote is far from over. Elon Musk just posted, "Failing to pass Save America is an act of high treason against the people of America." What's your opinion? Will the Save America Act reforms spread across the country? Or will America continue down the path of expanding mail-in voting? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.